Hello, welcome back to Maths with Kaini. We are doing second part of the question paper 0580, paper 4, variant 2. This is the mathematics paper for IGCSE. It is October-November 2019. We have done the first part. Now we are going to do second part of the same question paper. Okay, now we are going to start question number 4. Here they have given to us a hemisphere. They are asking us to find the volume of the hemisphere and then give the units of your answer. Okay, the volume of a sphere is V equal to 4 over 3 pi r to the power of 3 for 4 over 3 pi. R is how much? R is 6, therefore times 6 to the power of 3. This answer should be divided by 2 because it is hemisphere. It is half of the sphere. So just we have to put this in the calculator to get the answer. Therefore now we have 4 over 3 times pi times 6 to the power of 3. Okay, we'll get the answer and then divide by 2. Therefore the final answer is 144 pi, or if you want to write in decimal format, this will be 452 is enough. If you want to write the 3 significant figure, the unit is centimeter cube. Okay, now let's go for this diagram here. Now you see here they have given to us a prism. Now we know that this is 5.2, BD is 10, and this is 18. That means ED is 18. Now what we are going to do is asking us to work out the volume of the prism. To find the volume of the prism, you have to find this area of this triangle and then multiply by 18. Multiply by 18. Therefore, area of this triangle is important for us. First, we are going to find the area of BCD. For that, we know this height, we know it is BC. Now we need to find DC. DC, using Pythagoras Theorem, is equal to 10 squared, which is hypotenuse, minus 5.2 squared. Just put this in the calculator. Let us see what we are going to get. This is 10 squared, which is very simple, is 100. No need to put 10 squared, minus 5.2 squared. Therefore, what we are going to get? We are going to get an answer which is 8.542. This is DC. Now multiply, therefore this, but we have to multiply by 5.2 and divide by 2 to get this area. Therefore this area is equal to 8.542 times 5.2 times half. Therefore this answer in the calculator, I have to multiply by 5.2 and then times 0.5 or multiply by half, doesn't matter. Okay, you are going to get 22 point something. So the answer is 22.2 and then 1. Now if you multiply this by 18 times the answer in the calculator by 18, you are going to get, therefore we have done this page. Now let us continue with this. Now he's asking us to calculate the angle BEC. Therefore, if you draw a line here, therefore you are having an angle. Therefore, I will draw the lines, then you can see what angle we want to find. Therefore, there is a line from B to E. Now, this is another line here. Okay, now we are going to find this angle here. You can see that this is the opposite of that. You know the opposite of this angle. You know if you call this an angle X, Therefore, the opposite of the angle x is 5.2 and the adjacent of the angle is EC. Therefore, first I'm going to find EC. Look at this. EFCD is actually a rectangle. We know that this is 10 and already we have calculated DC. We know that this is 8.542. Therefore, we know this. Using Pythagoras Theorem, I can find EC. Therefore, first I'm trying to find EC. Therefore, to do this, I will say EC is equal to a square root of 5.2 squared plus 8.542 squared. Therefore, the square root of 5.2 squared plus 8.542 squared. I'm going to get 10. Okay, therefore this length is 10 centimeter also. Correct to three significant figure. Now, if I have this, now I can say that tan x, tan is opposite over adjacent. Opposite is 5.2, then adjacent is 10. Now, therefore x will be tan inverse of this. Therefore, I have to write 5.2 divide answer, which I had it there. Then whatever I'm going to get, find tan inverse of this. Shift tan answer, then I am going to get 27.5. Therefore, the answer x will be equal to 27.47, which is 27.5 degrees. Okay, we know that. Now the next part is asking to find the point G lies on the ED. Therefore, G lies on the ED such that GD is equal to 7. Therefore, suppose G is somewhere here. The point G is somewhere here. Now he's asking us to find the angle BGE. Therefore, we are going to find this angle BGE. This angle you want to find. Now, it is simpler because we know this is 7. It is simpler to find this angle. And notice that actually this is a right angle triangle because this angle here is a right angle. Therefore, this already we know how much is this. No, sorry. We know how much is this. We have already calculated BD. So BD is given to us is 10 and this is 7. Therefore, this angle, if I call it angle A, the angle A, or I will put it something else, angle small a. This angle small a is tan A is equal to opposite, which is 10, divided by adjacent, which is 7. 10 over 7. Therefore, A is equal to tan inverse of 10 over 7. Now, if you want to find this angle, to get this angle is 180 minus this. Therefore, the angle BGE is equal to 180 minus tan inverse of 10 over 7. Just put everything in calculator and see what we are going to get. 180 minus tan inverse 10 over 7. We are going to get 124.99. Then therefore this is 125. Therefore this is also question 4. Now we go for page 10. Page 10 is question number 5. Now here we have another question. Actually, we have to find the values and fill up this table. This x value is here. We need to find y value. Just substitute here. If x is equal to -1, then y will be equal to -1 squared, which is 1 divided by 2, plus this is again 1 over 1, then minus 2 over -1. You can see that this is half, and this is 1 plus 2, therefore this is 3.5. Therefore here is 3.5. Now 0.2, there's 0.2, then x is 0.2, just substitute in the function. Therefore we are saying 0.2 squared over 2, then plus 1 over 0.2 squared, 0.2 squared, and then minus 2 over 0.2. You are going to get 15.02, which 02 is. Okay, now we are going to substitute 3 here. We are substituting 3. Let's see what we are going to get. Now 3 squared over 2 plus 1 over 3 squared minus 2 over 3. Therefore, I'm going to get 3.9444. Therefore, I say it is 3.9. If you write it for this is it's 4. Correct to nearest integer is 4. So, or 3.9. Okay. Let me write 3.9. I am more comfortable with that. Okay. Now let us see what we have to do. Now we have to plot these points here. Therefore, x is -3, y is 5.3. This is 5, and then you come here. This is 5.3. First, you note that each of these are 2 units, because from here to here is 1 unit. Therefore, each small box is 2 units. Therefore, 3 points will be 1 box and half. Therefore, the first point is here. Okay, then go for -2. -2 is 3.3. Therefore, 3.3, it is 3 here, 3.3 will be somewhere here. Now, if you go -1, 3.5. 3.5 is -1, and then this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3, 1, 2, 4.5 is somewhere here. Therefore, this is 3.5. Okay, then negative 0.5 is here, then it should be 8.1. 8.1 will be here. And then negative 0.3 is 3 a small box from this side. Then I have to go to 17.8. 17.8 is somewhere here, therefore this answer is here. Now we have to draw this graph like this. Let me bring the pencil and I will do it later. Let us plot the other one also. 0.2. 0.2 is here, and then we need to go 15. Now there's 15 because 15 0. That we cannot measure in this. Therefore 0.3, that is 0.2, 0.3. 0.3 is somewhere here, and this is 4.5. Therefore 4 is 0.3, 0.3 is here, 4.5 is somewhere here. And then 0.5, which is here, we have to go 0.1, which is almost here. Middle of this box. And then 1 will be negative 0.1. here 2 will be again 1.3. 1.3 is somewhere here, and 3 will be 3.9, which is somewhere here. Okay, now I need a pencil to plot this. Let me take the pencil. Now we can draw the graph, just we need to join the points. Okay, the graph comes like this and goes here and goes up this, and from here goes all the way there. Now this is here, then from here comes here, then goes down here, and then goes up like this. Therefore, this is our graph. Now, we have done this part. Now let us see what it says here. Use the graph to see where is this less than 0. That means from this point here till here. This part is below 0. Therefore, this can be for 0.51 to whatever, between 0.5 and 0.6, because 0.5 is a little above this. Therefore, this should be 0.5, for example, 0.52, and then the other side is 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 1.4 or 1.5, 1.4. It is something like that. Therefore, this is in this range. Now, try to sketch it more accurate. Therefore, you are getting your answer correctly. You know that this type of question has a range for your answer. Therefore, this answer falls in correct range. You can see that. Okay, find the smallest possible integer value of k. For that, this equal to k has two solutions. Okay, has two solutions means when you are drawing a line, you see. Now, if I draw the line here, it has one solution. If I go like that up, is two solutions. You can see that there are two solutions here, two solutions. Here I'm going to get three solutions, and then after that I am getting, this will continue. Okay. Now we want to see in this, find the smallest positive integer value of k. A smallest positive value of k has got two solutions. Therefore, a smallest integer value of k, it will be 0. Because here is -12, therefore the smallest value of integer which you are going to get two solution is 0. Therefore, k is equal to 0. Now, by drawing a suitable straight line to solve this equation. We know that this is equal to y, and you are putting this equal to this, therefore this should be also y. Therefore, y should be equal to 3x plus 1. Now, to solve this equation, you can suppose get 2 points. For example, I will put x and y. X, suppose put 0, y will be 1. If put x equal to 1, 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. Therefore, you are getting 2 points, x0, y1, x0, y1, 1 point. And then you are going to get x1, y4. y4 is somewhere here. Therefore, you are having these 2 points. Okay, now you can draw the line passing through these 2 points. Now, what you want is that to find the point of intersection of these two as your solution. It seems to be somewhere here. Okay. For this, you can see that It is 0, this is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. 0.4 is the answer here. It is 0.4. My answer, it comes 0.4. You can see that this comes down here. It is approximately 0.4. Therefore, this is the answer for this. Now, the equation, this equation is asking us to write in this format. That means we should not have any denominator here. If you notice that the common denominator between these three terms is 2x squared, because x is common here, therefore 2x squared is the common denominator. If you have x squared over 2 plus 1 over x squared minus 2 over x, I will just simplify this side. The common denominator is 2x squared. Therefore here I have to multiply by x squared, therefore I'm getting x to the power of 4. Here I have to multiply by 2, I'm getting this, and here I have to multiply by 2x, therefore I'm getting minus 4x. It should be equal to 3x plus 1. Now if I multiply this side, that is a common, you put 1 here, the cross multiplication, this multiply here, and the 1 multiply that side, I'm going to get x to the power of 4 plus 2 minus 4x is equal to 2x squared times 3x plus 1. Just multiply inside, you are going to get 6x cubed plus 2x squared. Bring everything one side, x to the power of 4. Then I will bring this side minus 6x to the power of 3. Bring this side, so I'm getting minus 2x to the power of 2. And then plus 2 equal to 0. Therefore, in that case, A is negative 6, B is negative 2, and C is, oh, I forgot this minus 4x here. Therefore, there is a minus 4x which I have forgotten. I then write this minus 4x, therefore this is negative 4. Sorry. Therefore, these are the answers for this: minus 6, minus 2, and minus 4. This negative 4x, I forgot to write it here. Therefore, this is minus 4x. Therefore, we got this answer also. Now, question number 6. Now, for question number 6, we need to use cosine formula. If you know that cos A is equal to b squared plus c squared minus a squared divided 2bc. If you remember this formula, easily you can do this question. Therefore, we want to find the length of BC here. Or if you want, there's another format of writing this. This is one format, another format of writing this. BC, which is a squared, is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. Okay, therefore either case, a squared is unknown. You can use this format or this format. For this question, this is more easier. Therefore, I don't know which one you have memorized. Therefore, in either case, you just substitute the values here. Therefore, a squared will be equal to b squared is 13 squared. This will be 8 squared minus 2 times of 8 times 13 times cos 7.9. Just put this in the calculator to get a square and then take the second root to get the answer. Therefore, 13 squared plus 8 squared minus 2 times 8 times 13 cos 79 this is this much, and just square root the answer, square root the answer to get the value of A, which is 13 point. Therefore, A is equal to BC is equal to 13.9 meter. Okay, therefore we got the value of BC. Okay, use the sine rule to calculate the angle of ACB. The angle of ACB, we want to use the sine rule. Now, for sine rule, we know that now it is 13.9. Sine rule, you know that sine A sine A divided by A is equal to sine B divided by B is equal to sine C divided by C. Okay, now we know this and this. We want which angle? We want this angle here, ACB. We want this angle here. Therefore, I am saying sine A, therefore sine for 79 divided by 13.9 is equal to sine C, which I don't know how much is that, divided by 13. Now, therefore, from here, I can say sine C is equal to 13 times this, 13 times sine 79 divided by 13.9. Okay, therefore, I just multiply 13 this side because there's an equality, you can cross multiply. Okay, therefore now I'm putting all this in the calculator. 13 sine 79 divided by 13.9. I'm going to get 0.9 something. Then now sine inverse of this value. Shift, sine inverse, then answer, then equal. I'm going to get 66.65. 66.6. That is enough if you want to write, but here you are going to get C equal to, you want to write accurate value is, calculator shows this is this. Okay, therefore the significant figure is this one. We have done this part here. Now let us see what is the next part. Next part is not related to this, therefore I can put this aside and go back to this question here. It says the area of this triangle is this much. We know that the formula for area is 1/2 AB sine C. These two should be sides of the angle C. That means this times this sine of this angle. Therefore, this is 1/2. A is x plus 4 and B is 4x minus 5 sine 30. Now you can put in the calculator, sine 30 will come half. Therefore, this is this is equal to 70. Therefore, this is half. Therefore, you are getting half here. Therefore, you expand this, you are getting 4x squared minus 5x plus 16x minus 20. Again, this is half, and it is 70. Therefore, this half times this half is 1/4. 1/4 multiplied throughout this, you are getting 280. Therefore, I am multiplying by 4. Now, this will be 4x squared. This is plus 11x minus 20 is this much. Bring this side of the equality. Therefore, I am going to get 4x squared plus 11x. Then this is negative comes this side. Therefore, this is minus 300 is equal to 0. 280 comes here will be negative. Therefore, negative 20, negative 300. Now, it's asking us to solve this equation and showing all of our working and give the answer correct to 2 decimal places. In that case, I have to remind you, there's a formula. A is equal to 4, B is equal to 11, and C is equal to minus 300. Therefore, X will be equal to minus B plus or minus B squared minus 4AC divided by 2A. Okay, now we are having this, we are putting all these numbers in calculator and see what we are going to get. This is 11 squared negative 4 times 4 times negative 300. You are going to get 4,921 divided by 8. Now this you can put in the calculator and get the answers. Therefore, we have minus 11 plus square root of 4921. Therefore, whatever you're getting the answer, divide by 8. One answer is 7.39. It is correct to 2 decimal place. Correct to 2 decimal place is 7.9. The other one is minus 11 minus the square root of 4921. Therefore, whatever you're getting, divide by 8. We're getting to minus 10 point negative 10.14. Now, this part is asking us to find the length of DE. Therefore, DE is x plus 4. Therefore, I have to add 4. I cannot add 4 to this because length cannot be negative. Therefore, this answer is not accepted. Therefore, only this one. 7.39 plus 4. I'm going to get 11.39. Or if you want to write 3 significant figures, this will be 11.4.